These foolish things too. It's time to celebrate. Shada CG, and although she has to spend 2 weeks in summer school, even Cree managed to march to the time of pomp and circumstance across the stage of Bon Secours Arena to receive her diploma Greer High Class of 2026. And of course Tea-Cake is going to be the life of the party, as he shocks everyone by proposing to his pregnant girlfriend Cricket. As the girls have known all along, Tea-Cake has never been gay, he just didn't like sports or any other barbaric things most men favored to. Also Carnegie is in town for her play Sista's milestone. Especially Shada, whose diploma has been the first in their family since her great-grandmother. Rosina graduated in the late 1960s. Carnegie and her husband Asante moved their family out of town, first Charleston, South Carolina, then back to upstate Columbia where Asante is now a detective. Carnegie arrives to check in on the girls in her house, which she rents to the 3 of them on the low. The girls moved in during their senior year in high school and managed to work part-time jobs and keep grades up enough to graduate. However, Cree, still playing at being overshelt after all the hell he has dragged her through 5 stages of this shit ain't right. Yet she still remains in the shadow at his every beck and call, until she is forced to finally face the truth, and that is that the truth ain't in Shelt. CG is still thriving away from her mom Keela. CG keeps remembering the argument Keela had with CG's dad, John, only hours before he was found murdered in a local motel. She keeps hearing her mom's words, "Go and don't you ever bring your ass back. I don't even want my name in your obituary when the shoes falls." Her parents fought a lot, but the last time is the one that sticks out. It sticks out so much that CG begins to suspect her own mother of killing her dad. CG had seen the tears Keela had shed when she found out her husband was dead. However, to CG they never gave grievance but of relief. At least now Keela knew where her husband was sleeping these days, which most women who knew Elton John Booker in the biblical sense were there to witness the buffoonery his memorial had turned into once again. Thanks to Keela, all of these things would have been well and good, until CG trusts the wrong person with this theory. Because this person would love and secretly lives to see Keela go down for the count of murder. Shada, not surprisingly, is still the foundation of the friendship trinity. She managed to graduate while living away from home. In fact, moving out of her mom Cece's apartment had been much less stressful. She and CG worked part-time after school cleaning office buildings in downtown Greer, whereas Cree was working as nursing assistant at Sunnyside Convalescent, so the trio were doing very well. Even Cree showed great responsibility when it came to a roof over their heads and food on the table. Because quiet as it's kept, Shada knew Cree loved her freedom from her parents because Shada could relate. Cece was out there. Out there, at least now, since Shada's younger brother's dads have stepped up to the plate, and they have a down-ass stepmom who treats them as her own, and with Shada out of the home, Cece felt free and took full-on advantage of it. She started out by renting Shada's old room to a girl named Erin, whose boyfriend Lil Bam Bam lives up to his name as a low-budget ass kicker for his 2-bit jack-legged pastor Jory Jones. It also keeps his ass in and out of Cross-Anchor State Prison. Erin has her own problems, which Cece will soon find out is going after every man Cece brings home. Unbeknownst to Shada, one of these men is her play big brother Suarez, whose girlfriend Tonda was nothing to play with. This wealthy older woman has been to hell and decided to vacation there. But until all this drama unfolds, welcome to the graduation party for CG, Shada, and Cree. Hosted by their besties for life, Tea-Cake and Carnegie. Greer High School Class of 2026. Elder Chorus. Porch reaction to these foolish things too. The porch chairs are already arranged. Mother Mary brought the good fan. Auntie May brought her own opinion before anybody asked for it. Mama E. Lord have mercy, Bon Secours Arena gon' need extra security this graduation. 3 girls living together, surviving Cece and Keela and whatever Shelt think he is, and still walked across that stage. That's not luck. That's discipline. Mama Greer. Discipline my foot, that's survival. Shada been raising herself since she was 12. Don't let nobody tell you different. First one in that family since Rosina in the 60s. And Cece out here renting the child's old room to a girl named Erin before the girl's bags even unpacked good. Auntie May Erin. Baby, I heard Erin done already worked her way through half of Cece's company list. Suarez. Tonda gon' set Greer on fire, I'm telling you now, light a match and watch. Mother Mary sad face fanning harder. Tonda been to hell and decided to vacation there. Chilly, that's a whole testimony. I'm praying for Suarez. I'm praying hard for Suarez. Sister Shirley, and don't pray too hard, save some for Tea-Cake. Boy done shocked everybody and proposed to a pregnant cricket at a high school graduation party. Now see, I always said Tea-Cake wasn't gay. Y'all just couldn't fathom a man who didn't care for sports. Ruby Gregory Miller. Wait, so it was never that? All this time? Cousin, the whole town had that boy figured wrong. Mama Greer. People love to decide who a man is before he even opened his mouth. Tea-Cake just liked peace and quiet. That's all that was. Mama, now Cree, that's the one that worries me. Marched across that stage for her diploma with Shelt's foot still on her neck. 5 stages of this shit ain't right. And she's still answering when he call. Sista Shirley and some women gotta go through every last stage before they get to the only one that matters. The truth ain't in him. Mother Mary, and she will get there. The Lord don't rush a woman's lesson, but he do let her sit in it till she's ready. Auntie May. Meanwhile CG over here playing detective with grown folks' business. Chili, you do not go around town theorizing your own mama killed your daddy and tell the wrong somebody. That is how you end up a witness at your mama's trial. Mama Greer. And Keela ain't even hide it good. Crying them relief tears at Elton John Booker's funeral while half his women in the church looking at each other like, girl, you too. Ruby Gregory Miller. Wait, Elton John Booker had that many women at his own funeral. Cousin, that man's homegoing was a whole reunion. Mother Mary. Don't speak on the dead like that, Ruby. Beat. But yes, it was a reunion and somebody should have sold tickets. Sista Shirley and CG need to learn what Carnegie already know. Some milestones you celebrate loud like graduations and play sistas. And some truths you keep folded up real small and never hand to nobody who didn't earn the right to hold it. Mama Carnegie did right by those girls though. Came back from Columbia, checked on her house, checked on her girls. A woman don't have to be somebody's mama to mother somebody. Mama Greer, and Tea-Cake too. You'll see how he and Carnegie threw that whole party for the 3 of them? That's family. Don't even need blood to be that. Auntie May. Lil Bam Bam in and out cross anchor for that 2-bit Pastor Jory Jones. Aaron chasing Cecce's whole address book. Tonda loading her pistol of a personality. Greer bout to have itself a summer. Mother Mary. Closing her fan slow. Class of 2026 survived high school. Now let's see if they survive the summer after it. Sista Shirley and baby, that's always the harder graduation.